Lightning data service in LWC for your next Salesforce developer interview. So the very first thing is that what is Lightning data service? It is built on top of UI interface API and it follows CRUD and field level security. Let's get started with each of our use cases. So the very first one is what to do, what if in case you want to load a record and you have to show a standard layout. You use lightning record form. The methods and the key attributes would be record id, object api name that you will be putting into a lightning record form, and the fields where you can show the number of fields, the total fields that you want to showcase on your standard layout. But here the problem is that whatever you are showing, it will be based on the standard layout. You cannot customize it. If in case you want to customize the look and feel of whatever fields are showing up, you want to perform create a grid, or you want to have a wrappers, create three columns in entire one row or whatsoever, then in that case you need to use custom layout. Initially we have used lightning record form. In this we are going to use lightning record view form, because we are loading a record, we are viewing the same by and what is the difference between both of them? In this load record we pass on record id, object api name, and the fields. But in custom layout we do not pass fields. We write one more tag, which is lightning output field, where we are going to show the field name and we need to enter the field that we want to show, and using the grid and the wrappers and everything we can have a customized layout. Then comes loading the record. Now imagine a scenario where I don't want to use this lightning input field. I don't want to have a structure kind of thing for all the field information for that particular record. I just want to simply use any basically any field inside the record for that particular record in my LWC component. How I'm going to do the same? I am going to do the same with the help of UI record API. I need to import it. Import get record, get field value from lightning UI API, and in the wire method I'm going to handle the same. Then comes the edit record. If in case you want to have the editing in the standard layout, use the similar type lightning record form, object api name, record id, and the field name fields. But you need to make sure that initially here while loading the record we gave the mode as read only, and while editing the record we gave the mode as edit. Okay, I hope this is clear. This is for the standard layout. Then comes the custom layout for editing a field. Now see the difference. Lightning record form is for the standard layout, lightning record edit form is for the custom layout. And again, like the way we saw in the custom layout of load records, that we use lightning output field. Why output field? Because we want to show something, right? And here, because we want to edit something, in this scenario we are going to put lightning input fields. And what is the use of this lightning messages? In case there is a validation rule, you can showcase the messages using the lightning messages here. Okay, and we need not to put in the fields, right? Because we are going to show our fields using the grids and the wrappers and putting our tags inside these lightning input fields. Then comes the create record. Okay, so imagine you want to create a record using the standard layout. Now think of it like a way. Normally what we are giving object api name, we are giving fields, and then we are giving record id. We give three things, right? But you have to create a record, so no record id is needed, right? You want to create a record, the mode would be edit. You need to give the fields, you need to give the object, and that's it. Your record will be created. Then comes, you want to create a record but with a custom layout. Now see the difference. Lightning record form, and here it is lightning record edit form. Again, you want to showcase you don't want to showcase any field, right? You want to enter the fields, right? So this is where lightning input field comes into picture, where you will be using your grids and templates to put in your input fields. Okay, such that you'll have a full control on your UI. Then comes creating the record. We don't want to have a custom or a standard layout. We just simply want that I don't want to use Apex. I just want to use the standard LDS functionality to create record whenever some data is entered. I don't want to showcase those any of the layouts in this scenario. So I'm going to perform the same. So we are going to import create record from UI record API, and in our wire in any of the methods where we will be handling this create record, because this will be returning us a promise, right? We are going to write it in our async await thing, where we are going to create a record using the create record. Then comes, if in case I want to fetch an object metadata, some pick list or some information about the object, then in that scenario I need to import the UI object API, and I want to handle everything with the help of wire or get field value or whatever around the same. Now the key things here to note is that whenever you want to show a standard layout, most of the time you will be using the record id, you will be using the record id, object API name and the fields. But if you want to show a custom layout for any of the scenarios, you will notice that we are not putting in the fields, right? We are simply using either lightning output field, we are using lightning input field. The other thing here to note is that look at the mode. For loading the record, for viewing the record, we are using the mode as read only, and for editing the same we are using the mode as edit. Then I don't think so there should be any questions around the same, but I know that there are other things as well, like the UI list API and a lot more inside the LDS. Let me know that what things I have missed so that I can create a part 2 for the same. Thank you so much.